What's up everybody, the Crap Gamer here, the most compelling game-related YouTuber, and you damn well know it. Also the king of all gaming-related media, and you knew that as well. And I have to be honest, I probably surprised a lot of people when I bought a PS4. I kind of surprised me, because I really didn't have too much intention of buying one. I had heard that there was some good deals going on, and I had asked around. I asked Next Gen, I asked Worrywart. I was like, well, what do you guys think? You know, I'm trying to maybe grow my channel, would love to do some PS4 reviews, things like that, you know, was the general conversations that I had with people. Next Gen was against it. He was like, dude, what are you going to buy a PS4 for? He goes, you're an Xbox dude. You're going to play all your games on Xbox. It's just going to sit there. Looking back, you know, I probably should have listened to him. You know, honestly, I needed a game to play at launch. I bought The Order 1886. That was my first game. Yeah, you can imagine the disappointment when you get your PS4 and you get it hooked up and that's the first game you play. Doesn't leave a great impression. You know, we're all different kind of gamers. This is my personal opinion on the subject. You know, I have no reason to turn my PS4 on until next year sometime. Literally, they're going to go 12, 14, 16 months without a AAA exclusive that interests me. And I think as a company, that's piss poor. That's piss poor planning because they should be trying to appeal to everyone. You know, you have so many people that have your console, and a lot of them bought it just because you were the quote-unquote white knight of gaming. And so far, all you've done is underperform. You know, you've given us very little. These AA, these indie titles. You even have your first party studios working on things like Drawn to Death, where it's like looks like a pencil drawn flip book, and you know, you have Medium Molecule working on like this weird puppet kind of game. Just in my opinion, it's just not interesting. It's not what I want to play. I remember playing my PS3 here and there. Yes, I was a 360 guy last gen too, but I still played my PS3. I still remember really good memories with God of War 3, with the Uncharted series, with the Resistance series. I even had some fun with SOCOM 4. You know, there was Little Big Planet was kind of fun. They've even ruined that game now. You know what I mean? It's like they hand it over to a different developer and it kind of loses something because it's not like a renowned developer, you know. So in my opinion, the next game that comes out that's going to be interesting to me and a lot of people is Uncharted 4. You know, I'm not interested in No Man's Sky or Tearaway. You know what I'm saying? That's a Vita game. I'm not interested in that stuff. I want big tentpole titles, and Sony has done a really shit job getting those out the door, and I hope that you guys realize that and recognize that and at least say, well, it's his opinion and he's right. You know, because look, this is the third Christmas in a row where there is nothing. You know, you start off with launching with Knack, Killzone, then last year you had Little Big Planet 3 and Drive Club, and Drive Club was a fucking mess, and then this year you're going to have Tearaway and No Man's Sky. That is off, especially when the competition is going to have Halo 5, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Forza Motorsport 6, Fable Legends. I mean, that's a real lineup, you know? They could learn a few things. If you get too cocky and you try to, you know, out-cool guy the other guy, oftentimes you end up on your ass, and I think Sony might be heading for that because how long are people going to, you know, look over and see what we have on the Xbox side and see that the grass is literally greener on the other side and sit there and be content with the same old shit? You know, I just don't think it flies, man. No reason to turn on your PS4 until next year. Lock it in. Rack 'em up. Crap Gamer out.